I want to make something exceedingly clear. Nothing is going to happen to Nancy Pelosi. China is going to do absolutely nothing to Nancy Pelosi, because if China did something to Nancy Pelosi, it would change Chinese history moving forward. It would change the history of the world moving forward. And China's not stupid, okay? And okay, check this out. If China thought they could take Taiwan, they'd do it tomorrow. They're not positive that they can do it, and that's why they haven't tried. The minute that they think they can, they will take it. It is the crown jewel of the world, if you will. If you control Taiwan, you control the world. Functionally, if you're a superpower, if you can control the semiconductor factories in Taiwan and mesh them with a modern military, you can control the world, okay? Or at least they give the United States a hell of a run. They're not going to do a damn thing, right? They're not going to do anything to Nancy Pelosi. Now, I have to give credit where credit is due. And this is the smartest thing Joe Biden has done since he has become president, is to make sure that Nancy Pelosi lands on that island. Because if Nancy Pelosi had not landed on that island, that would have shown that Joe Biden was susceptible to Chinese threats and that he was scared of Chinese threats. That gives them the green light to begin incursions into Taiwan. Joe Biden has already made this mistake a couple times, and it's cost him dearly. He made this mistake with Russia whenever they said, well, what would you do if Russia invaded Ukraine? And he said, well, it depends on how they invaded Ukraine. And he basically gave him a green light to take it. Okay, to take it a little bit. And what happens with Afghanistan? Afghanistan, the same thing. He makes a statement and says, oh, well, you know, as long as they don't rush the city, as long as they don't invade Kabul, it'll be all right. As long as they don't invade Kabul. What happened? They surrounded Kabul. They took everything but Kabul, and then the Afghanistan forces fled the city, and the Taliban said, well, there's nobody running the city, so clearly somebody needs to be running the city. So they did what Joe Biden said not to do anyway. They called his bluff, right? So this has happened twice already on his watch. It would have been a detrimental mistake for them not to send Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan. Period. It would have showed an amazing amount of weakness, and it would have showed that he was scared of Taiwan. This is the smartest thing Joe Biden's ever done. I'm not even convinced that Joe Biden's the one who did it. It wouldn't surprise me if the security state just said, yeah, we're doing this. This is how this is, because this is the State Department, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if Biden, then again, it wouldn't surprise me if Biden, because Biden is kind of an asshole. He is an angry fucking asshole. And I'd say Joe Biden is certainly corrupted by China. I don't know if he could be pushed around by China. But, you know, we have practices. This is what it says whenever you go through like international waters, stuff like this. Whenever you sail through the Strait of Taiwan, what it says is, if you're in somebody else's waters, you make a straight line. You get through their waters and you get to the other side. So what the United States does every couple years is it gets into Chinese waters and it starts zigzagging, right? This is what we do, just to be assholes. This is what we do to provoke them. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. You could say it's provocative. They're doing it to say we do what the fuck we want to do. The United States military is going to do whatever the fuck it wants to do, and nobody's going to tell us anything different. That is why Nancy Pelosi is on this island. Thank God somebody made this fucking decision. Somebody needed to do it. So, this is a good one. This is a feather in Joe Biden's cap, finally, after fumbling the ball. He's he's 2 for 18. You know what I mean? 2 for 18 with 4 interceptions and a touchdown. This is a touchdown, all right? So here we go.